This is the DDT podcast with Daniel, Darius, and Teron. Yeah. Yo, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Danny from the DDT podcast. And as you can see, we're doing things a little bit different this time. Part of our lives have come through some changes, so we're gonna have to kind of restructure the way the pod goes down for a while. But don't worry. We all still here. Teron is here. Darius is here. And obviously I'm talking to you right now, which means that I'm here. Oh, and then our boy Bill, he's also here. Gotta include him too. But enough of that bullshit. Let's jump into that real shit though, son. Drake has finally clapped at Kendrick. I repeat, Drake has finally clapped at Kendrick. But not only did he clap at Kendrick, he clapped at Future, Metroboomin, this nobody nigga Nav, whatever the fuck his name is, Weekend, bodied that nigga with one bar, and he shot at Rick Ross. And word on the street is that Drake is not done. Let me say that one more time. Drake is not done. According to DJ Kid, Drake has more songs on the way. That's scary. Now it's like, yo, son, when is he gonna drop those shits? That's the scary part right there. Now, Kendrick, you're on the clock. You threw the first fucking stone. So now it's your turn. You gotta go hard. Rumor has it though that Kendrick shit already semi-leaked. I listened to the little bit that leaked. I'm hoping that's AI. Because from what I heard in that little bit of a leak, it sounded like the shots went more so towards J. Cole's route than it did Drake's route. And I'm not going to say it was whack, but I don't think that's good enough to body Drake, and it wasn't stronger than what Drake just put out. Also, actually, let's not forget this too. Shout out to Rick Ross. The same day that Drake's record leaked, Rick Ross responded. Rick Ross dropped the record. My opinion, the record wasn't whack. However, not everybody feels the same. So, on this, of course, on the DDT podcast, we gotta dig into that shit. We got some reactions from Darius, Teron, and Bill. We gonna see what they have to say, and we gonna dig into that shit, son. Because hip-hop is back. Hip-hop is aggressive. And hip-hop is fun. But let's hope it stays safe. Let's hope nobody goes to grab no guns and all the other bullshit. Because nobody needs to die off this shit. Let's be honest. But who knows? Let's just hope it doesn't go that route. So now it's time to dig in to some of these reactions.
Yo, bro. Yo, this nigga, Drake, dead ass came for every fucking body in that damn song, man. Like, it's crazy. The song by itself is fucking hard, man. And then you got the reaction that I was looking at that breaks it down bar for bar. And that makes the damn song look even fucking sicker, man. He came for every fucking body. Y'all motherfuckers knew y'all shouldn't have been fucking with Drake.
Yo, Bill, use my mans. But step your phone game up, nigga. Like, did you record that shit on an iPhone 3? Like, my mans, yo, the quality of that video is ass, nigga. Yo, I appreciate your feedback, but your phone is trash, nigga. The phone is fucking buns, nigga. Step your quality up, nigga. But thank you for your input on the DDT podcast. So that was one reaction right there. Niggas is feeling that shit. And mind you, Bill don't even listen to hip hop like that. That nigga don't know shit about rap. And he was fucking with that shit. But yo, that was reaction number one. Let's find out what Darius got to say.
Yo. Alright, so this bitch ass nigga DJ wanted me to get on here and talk about the fucking diss tracks and shit like that. But I don't give a fuck about none of them shits, okay? Drake is ass. Let's get that shit out of the way. That nigga Drake all the way doodle. Alright? Rick Ross responded to Drake's diss. Trash too. Okay? All them niggas ass. K-Dot for life, nigga. Nah, Drake's diss is fire. What's the nigga name? Ross. His diss was it was alright. Could have been better. Drake definitely got the win on that one, but yeah.
Yo, hold up, my man. Who the fuck is you calling a bitch ass nigga? You uncles. Hold up. Who the fuck is you calling a bitch ass nigga? You Uncle Skeeter, Pillsbury dog boy looking ass nigga? Call me a bitch ass nigga. I'll run your fade, nigga. It's poppin', Darius. Talk about me, nigga. Running your mouth cause I'm not there, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Anyway, I have to mostly agree. Drake's diss was fire. That nigga came with crazy bars. Like, there was so many quotables in there, like, it was just bananas. And that's what Drake's thing is, the quotables. Like, when he says some shit, you gonna remember that shit. That shit was just bananas, dog. As for Rick Ross diss, I thought his shit was hard too. I just don't think it was harder than Drake shit. But, in my opinion, for Darius to call it alright, it kind of lowball him a bit. I don't think it was whack. However, I will say there are some inconsistencies in his bars. Cause like he alleges that Drake, he didn't write his verse for sicko mode, right? He's accusing Drake of having ghostwriters and not writing his own bars. However, mans went on Drink Champs and said otherwise.
It's not a lot. I'm gonna be honest. We in the 2 percentile when it come to writers and creators. It's called the 2 percentile. The 2 percentile, yeah. Listen, if you're not ready for this,
that's the album. That's the album.
Walk out of the room.
Whoa. Whoa. What was that? I think I need to hear that again.
It's not a lot. I'm gonna be honest. We in the 2 percentile when it come to writers and creators. It's called the 2 percentile. The 2 percentile, yeah. Listen, if you're not ready for this,
that's the album. That's the album.
Walk out of the room.
So right there, we already have to question Rick Ross's bars. Because how can you accuse Drake of having ghostwriters and not writing his rhymes, but then you're on camera saying that he's in the top 2 percentile of writers? Later in the interview, he goes on to say he's been in the studio with Drake, which means So you know he writes. Because he said, yo, they got mad records together. So that tells me here that, like, something else happened that Rick Ross is mad about. So he's just using the ghostwriter shit to get under Drake's skin and to discredit him because he doesn't actually have any proof that Drake has a ghostwriter. Now, I will say, for his record, the beat selection was dope, the directness was dope, the quick response was dope, his flow obviously is dope, and I know, and like some of the jabs he took was crazy. Some of the jabs he took was speculation was already out there already because of like Drake with like the fake abs and shit like that. And I guess now they say that Drake he got a fake nose because he got like no surgery and shit, and so now he's calling Drake BBL Drake. It was funny at first, but my man's like, how much longer is you gonna keep calling him BBL Drake? That sounds low key crazy, dog. Like, I won't hold you, cause it's almost like you got a fascination with his ass, dog, because you keep calling him BBL Drake. Like, dog, like, how hard was you staring to know that? Like, I guess the shorties, told you whatever, maybe, but, like, I don't know, dog. Like, if you really don't know, and you call him that, that's crazy, dog. So, Rick Ross is getting flanked online. I'm gonna keep going on with that shit, but apparently Rick Ross, he won't let up. He has more records on the way. So it'll be crazy to hear what he got to come with, because we obviously waiting on Kendrick to hear what Kendrick come with, because apparently he got this record with Drake that's supposed to be crazy. So we definitely need that for sure. So now, let's hear from Teron, and let's hear what Teron has to say on this shit. You dig?
Alright. What's up? It's Teron from DDT Podcast. I'm here to address all the beef going on in the industry right now. Music industry, because I know we cover a lot on here. Okay, so I'm going to start off kind of backwards. Alright, so as far as Rick Ross, his response. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to start with Rick Ross. Okay. I'm going to start with J. Cole. I tried not to start with this first, but, you know, it is what it is. J. Cole, it was soft behavior, man. Him apologizing for doing a battle with one of the greatest rappers to ever live, and J. Cole being one of the greatest rappers to ever live is insane to me. He welcomes beef, but he doesn't stand on business when it's time for it. It's crazy to me. Crazy.
Alright, so I owe Bill an apology. Teron, my guy, that video quality, my nigga. Oh, that shit is bad, nigga. This nigga recorded that shit on a 1988 webcam, nigga. This nigga cut the mouse with the ball in it and shit, nigga. Damn, nigga. Yo shit ancient, nigga. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, where you found that laptop, nigga? God damn, dog. But yeah, man, but speak on what he said. It's crazy how, like, J. Cole got mixed up in this bullshit, and this nigga just tapped out. Like, I'm gonna be stuck on that forever, dog. Like, forever. Like, I realistically cannot believe that one of the greatest rappers of all time just bowed out of one of the most epic battles of all time. Like, why get involved, dog? Like, that shit crazy. Like, that, like, everybody right now is looking crazier than you. Nobody else is backing out of this gladiator war, dog, except you. That's what, like, you're gonna be the punchline of every hip hop joke for all eternity, dog. Like you pretty much destroyed your legacy, dog. Like, everybody's gonna say, yo, J. Cole was nice, but so I'm knocking shit over here. Fuck, nigga. So, like, nigga, you ruined your legacy. Like, you are like in number 3 purgatory, dog. And some say you lost your spot. Now, I'm not gonna go as far to say that you lost your spot in the big 3, but you didn't help the case. Like, in hip hop, when it's time to battle, it's time to battle, dog. I'm not talking guns and knives, nigga. I'm just talking bars, dog. And you just bowed out, dog. That shit crazy, dog. I never would have thought the casualty of this would be J. Cole. That's the last one I thought would be a casualty. Like, that shit is so bad that no matter, like, even if somebody got lyrically ethered in this, they still come out better than J. Cole, because at the end of the day, they can say, well, I ain't back down. That nigga might have roasted me up, but I ain't tap out. That shit crazy, man. Like, how Rick Ross looking harder than J. Cole right now, dog? And that nigga was a CO. That nigga stole somebody else's persona. And that nigga right now is looking harder than J. Cole. That is crazy to me, dog. That's just fucking bananas, B. I can't believe it.
UFC 300 happened, all right? That's what I want to talk about. UFC 300 was fire, all right? Max Holloway knocking the fuck out of Justin Gaethje. I did not see that fight going that way. I thought Gaethje just had too much power. I figured Max would have the speed advantage, but Gaethje is so good at, like, taking technical strikers and making them brawl with him. And just shining in those moments where he lands big shots. But it seemed like he wasn't really able to land those big shots on Holloway. And the ones that he did, they were working, but Holloway was just too fast and too technical, and he was so crisp. Gaethje had his moments, but that fight was basically all Holloway. I will say that if Justin should have stuck with the leg kicks in the first round, those leg kicks were doing some shit. But you know, Holloway just really took over that fight. Other fight that happened, Jamahal Hill versus Alex Pereira. Hill's stupid. I said this shit before. Why the fuck are you bothering to stand with Alex Pereira? This motherfucker is an elite striker. Why the fuck are you doing it? I don't care how good your stand-up is. Unless your name is fucking Israel Adesanya, I don't suggest you stand with this nigga. His stand-up is too good, and he has too much fucking power. Jamahal Hill was talking hella shit, talking about he could do it. He's never been outstruck in the UFC. Yeah, but look at the niggas you was fighting. You was fighting fucking fighters with good striking, you know? Not elite striking. You were fighting heavy grapplers, elite grapplers. You weren't fighting real strikers like that, all right? And he got put to fucking sleep. Knew it was gonna happen. What else? Zhang Wei Li first Zhao Shen. I heard. I can't really remember her name, but that fight was incredible, and there was a lot of people talking hella shit about that fight because, you know, they don't really care about the women's strawweight division, which is dumb to me. But Wei Li, she had a fight. She had a fight because Shorty was putting in work. But Wei Li definitely won the fight. I think she edged it out, and it was a great fight. But that fight should have been stopped in the first. She choked her the fuck out. Jason Herzog, I'm pretty sure that who the ref was, he's bugging the fuck out. He should have stopped that fight. And you could argue that he could have stopped it in the second too, because Wei Li was fucking her up on the ground, just beating the shit out of her. Zio Shen, I really hope I'm not butchering her name. She really came back in the third and fourth round, because Whaley kind of punched herself out in the second, but Whaley definitely took that fight. Incredible fight. Trying to think. I think there was one more that I want to talk about. I don't know. Don't fucking matter. Anyway, those UFC 300 had just had a whole bunch of fights that were just absolutely insane. I'm definitely looking forward to see what's going to happen next. Pereira was talking about he wanted to move up to heavyweight. I don't know, man. That might be something to watch out for. Although, he might want to relax. Because there's a couple of really fucking good wrestlers in the heavyweight division. Curtis Blades, phenomenal wrestler. If he could get Pereira down, it's going to be a long night for that motherfucker. Holloway, Max Holloway can literally do whatever the fuck he wants at this point. If he wants to stay at 155, because he went to 155 to fight Justin Gaethje, but if he went to 155, you can make a claim that, you know, he should get the winner of Islam Makhachev and Dustin Poirier. You can make that claim. Give him another fight. You could definitely make that claim if he wins. But if he moves down to 145, back to his original weight class, he's definitely got the next title shot against Ilan Topuria. He's definitely got that shit. So I don't know. Some solid matchups to make. If I was him, I'd stay at 145 because ain't no way in hell that I want to fight Islam because that motherfucker is terrifying. But yeah. That was it. Oh, Sarukian versus Oliveira was the other fight. Sarukian kind of dominated Oliveira, but we kind of assumed he would, or at least I did, because his wrestling is so fucking strong, and Oliveira has phenomenal jiu-jitsu, one of the best jiu-jitsus in all of mixed martial arts, but Sarukian is such a high-level wrestler that he just kind of shut down all the submission attempts. And even the one that was in fucking deep, he wrestled that shit out of there, he powered through it, and then he just dominated the rest of the fight. So that's another one that if Holloway stays at 155, he'd have to fight Sarukian, which I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. DJ, suck a dick. You a bitch. Tehran, you also a bitch. And neither one of you niggas know how to cook. Both you niggas smell like mildew and moldy cheese. And y'all niggas is ugly. So there's that. Y'all have a good night, you bitch ass niggas.
Oh, word, my nigga? Oh, word, my nigga? You is sucking mad dick right now, my nigga. You is mad ugly, nigga. Niggas out here talking about, oh, he can't cook, nigga. All you cook is rice, nigga. All you cook is rice. All you know how to do is cook different variations of rice, nigga. I at least know how to make different desserts, nigga. I make pies, nigga. I make cobblers, nigga. I make cakes and cupcakes, nigga. I know how to bake, nigga. My mac and cheese is fire, my mans. And I prepare other foods, my mans. Niggas want to talk about niggas can't cook. First of all, none of us can cook like Tehran. So let's get that out of the way, my guy. Also, you stink, nigga. Or you smell like farts, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Ugly ass nigga. Fat ass nigga. Talking about me, nigga. The fuck out of here, nigga. Yeah, alright. Now I got your bitch ass out of here. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the DDT podcast with Daniel, Darius, and Tehran. And we'll see you again next week. Yeah.